Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of House of Millennium.
Welcome back to another episode, guys. Today we have the holy grail of Honda Accord Euros. This is one JPK's car with the iconic spoon bar. What's getting done to your car today?
We're getting a dash cam front and rear installed today.
Yeah. Any particular reason? Did you get into a crash recently or something?
Nah. You know, for insurance purposes and sometimes just like a lot of theft, you know, these days. So it's good to put a dash cam out.
Yeah. I see you have a strange looking front bar. What is this front bar?
Yeah, so it is a genuine spoon bar. I got it 2 years ago now. I got a really good price for it. I bought it on Yahoo Japan auctions for about $1 grand all up, including shipping. So really good price for this one. The mods I've done to this car aren't extensive. They're just pretty basic. Like I've got a cold air intake, I've got headers, 2.5-inch catback exhaust.
Yep.
Like I've got camber arms, rear camber arms, slotted brake rotors. It's nothing crazy. It's, you know, tasteful, but it's still a good daily.
For new CL9 owners, do you recommend any tasteful mods or something that, you know, up your ride?
Yeah, definitely coils. Coils for sure. I wouldn't spend any money on springs. I just feel like they're not really worth it. Just coils allows you that opportunity to adjust your height of the car and all that good stuff. Yeah. Coils and wheels. Yeah, those two. And not getting a muffler delete, getting a full exhaust system.
I'll step you through how I program. So first things first, I enter the camera. Can I get you to turn the car to ignition for the time being? Yep, there. Cool. Okay. Now we check the orientation of the camera. Cool. So that's a good point. Check the back. Back's pretty good.
Yep.
Because I'll hardwire it in, you now have parking mode.
Yep.
So every time you turn off the car, it will keep on recording. So in order to avoid draining the battery, you're gonna have to set the voltage settings and timer settings on here. But if someone, for instance, hits your car and the dashcam felt that vibration, it will record that video as a separate category.
The customer states they came in, basically they're driving their car home one day, or their Forza anyway, they were coasting home allegedly. And then suddenly the car started making a weird noise in gear. So it was making like a clicking sound, kind of like this, constantly while driving. It got to the point where it couldn't actually drive anymore. So then we got it towed in. So we had a look under the car, put it in gear. We had someone up in the car basically going through the gears, and we could actually hear the noise coming from the gearbox. Originally I had suspected that there was damage in the output shaft, in the transfer case here, which is the output shaft. This is the output shaft, and then this is the counter gear for the transfer case. There is a center diff as well, which is here. What I actually suspected was the spider gears in here were damaged, and basically that they had grenaded themselves and let go. In this case, when I actually dismantled it, they were actually perfectly fine. So I was actually kind of confused, mainly because we heard the noise coming from the very tail section of the gearbox. So I took that apart and I didn't see any issues. So it's like, okay, well, now we got to take out the gearbox. So we took apart the gearbox and lo and behold, we have found our problem, which is the gear set. So this one would be the third gear. Third gear has let go, and it has pretty much grenaded itself. One of the gears had shredded off, and then it has now actually sheared off all the gears here. So this gearbox is pretty much junk unless they would like to refurbish all the gears, which can get pretty costly, to be honest. So now we're going to have to look at avenues to rebuild this gearbox, or if not, replace them. He had a donor gearbox that had a good center diff, but the gear set was destroyed as well in the other one, so the same gear set. We originally thought that the center diff was damaged, but it actually wasn't. So I had to investigate further, and then that's where we found this damage. So I think at this stage, I'll let the owner know that both his gearboxes are basically non-serviceable at this stage, unless he wants to actually rebuild the entire gearbox, which can be expensive, but it is what it is. What else is there? I think in terms of a rebuild would be like $2.5 grand, something like that. 2.5 to about 3-ish, depending on part availability as well. Yeah, so this one, he dropped the set and then the gear left the chat. Dropped the set, lost the set.
Hey guys, for this interview meet, we're going bigger and better than ever before. Dandenong Greaves Reserve, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m.
There's going to be plenty of food, live DJ, as well as a giveaway. However, this is a strictly no hooning event, so any antisocial behavior will not be tolerated.
So please bring your friends, your family, and your pets, and we'll see you there.
We're next door at Fagan Bakery Services. So the reason why you saw all those bread rolls, they were actually testing the equipment. So they just want to fine tune all these breads, and then once they fine tune it, all those test rolls just get dumped in the bin. So they reached out to us to see if we wanted to take all of them. We're like, it's a bit too much. Have you tried donating them? So apparently other donation places or charity places, they're pretty strict on taking in bread. So we found a place that actually will take them all in.
Để cho ra
Yeah.
ai ăn hả?
Dạ.
Yeah.
Dạ.
Bên có nhiều lắm kìa. Bên đó
Hả?
Còn có nhiều á.
Nhiều đó hả?
Yeah. Hey guys, today we have a special announcement to make. December 17th at our NAU meet, we're giving away this yellow MX-5.
This beautiful car is a J2 limited edition, meaning there's only 800 of them in the whole world. Click the link in the description to enter the giveaway. You don't want to miss out. What's up guys? So we just finished up with this CL9. As you can see here, this customer's got a fairly different bumper on. He's got a Mugen front bar as well as the Mugen side skirts. So there was nothing on the market that would actually fit what he had, but he wanted something nice and thick just to give his car that extra bit of depth, but tailor-made to his bumpers as well. So we did a fairly simple side skirt extension. He just wanted it straight across, not sticking out too far, just in line with the wheels as much as possible. And then obviously the front splitter, which he opted to follow the body line as much as possible, just to have it really conform and not look too out of place. So my usual process with front splitters involves pulling off the front bar and then drawing a template from that. But in this case, this customer's front bar was actually glued on very tightly on both sides. So taking it off could risk damaging it. So we actually slid our template maker underneath, and then that's how we got the general shape of the splitter. To get the shape behind, we kind of had to just go around, reference each edge, and then draw up the inside of the splitter, as well as some of the holes for us to drill through.
Is this a dream? This wasn't a dream, it was an absolute nightmare. This is our good friend's Forester GT. He came in with no running gears. So we got to work and we replaced his gearbox.
Thanks for watching another House and Millennium video. We hope to see you next time.